Hello my beautiful earthy souls, and welcome back to my channel. This is Daniela from Ocean Jasper, and I'm so delighted to have you here with me today because we're going to be receiving a message from the person that you have in mind. It doesn't have to be romantic, it can be whoever you want. We're going to be using all sorts of divination tools, tarot, Lenormand, oracles inspired by nature, OM saves, runes, charm casting, and even some handwritten messages. So let's have a look at our piles. These are the decks that I'm going to be using. We have the Forest of Enchantment in pile number 1 with the Celestite crystal. The Spirit Song Tarot deck in pile number 2 with the Amazonite crystal. And the Maraloon Tarot deck in pile number 3 with the Chrysocolla crystal. Take a moment to make your choice, and when you're done, you can find the timestamps in the info box below that will bring you directly to the beginning of your reading. Don't forget to support my channel. If you like the content, leave a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below if you haven't done it yet, so you won't miss any of my new videos. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you at the beginning of your pile. Hello my loves, and welcome to your reading. If you have picked the Celestite crystal in pile number 1 with the Forest of Enchantment deck that you don't see right now because I decided to start the reading with a big spread of oracle cards, just like some of you have asked in the poll that I've asked you to participate. I've asked what elements did you miss in my videos the most, and you said all of them. Basically the charm casting that we have here, we have the runes as well, the handwritten messages, and a bigger spread of oracles. So that's what I'm doing today, and I'm so excited to blend all of these meanings together to give you the story of your pile. So like I said in the intro, this doesn't have to be necessarily a message from a romantic partner or somebody that you have a crush for. This is from anybody that you have in mind. So it could literally be a friend, a colleague, a family member, somebody that passed away, somebody from your past, etc. And so the main theme that I see here is that for the majority of you, you are going through a change that could scare you a little bit, and so your person really wants you to either give you this inner strength to face this change, or promising you that they're going to be with you along the way, that you have nothing to be scared of. So let's go one by one. We're gonna talk about it. First of all, we have change card here, and it says falling leaves do not signify the end, but the beginning of a fruitful season. So this is a message of hope that they want to give you, that even though, you know, all the trees have been losing all their leaves, it doesn't mean that it's the end. They know that in the spring they will come around again. So they're not desperate about it, and they're not getting too attached to what they used to have. They simply go with the flow, which is also the meaning from the otter and the cat tail piece. So this is telling you that you're actually going to enter a phase of your life in which there will be lots of peace and tranquility, and you'll be able to fully relax, and you won't have to be scared, and you'll be able to let go of any fear and simply embrace things as they come. Just go with the flow, like I said. We have the clouds, so definitely something is worrying you with the clouds. This could be inner fears, phobias, paranoias, negative beliefs that are holding you back. And we also have the Morrigan, which is the best divinity that you can work with when you're facing some dark energies. She's able to give you that inner courage, inner strength, inner power. She teaches you how to face darkness without feeling scared of it, without running away from it. So I love the fact that they both come out, and they happen to be close to each other as well. So I feel that, yeah, for the majority of you, there is some imminent change, and it's beautiful because the runes also talk about it. We have the Haywas, which talks about movement and transport. It even talks about relocation. So maybe for some of you, you're actually moving out from your country to a new country, or you've been relocated into a new job position, something like that. So it's not just a change in your emotional world. For the majority of you, it's a change in your actual physical world. And then we have the algae, which is message of protection. So your person really wanted to know that during this phase of relocation and or during this massive change, they will be there protecting you, either by physically be present with you or by giving you signs. Because we have the juniper, which talks about a beautiful connection with the spirit realms. And we also have the honey mother here. So that says sometimes, so I'm reading upside down, the greatest, oh, I really can't, it's too tiny. The greatest magic lies in the smallest of forms. So they want you to know that they're sending you signs, and that you'll be able to see them in the most ordinary events during your life, in the tiniest. So if you see a bumblebee, for example, or if you see a tiny butterfly, a tiny bug crawling onto your leg, something very tiny that you wouldn't normally think anything of, but they want you to know that this is how they're communicating to you, so they want you to pay attention to those messages. Also, we have a big message of them wanting you to follow your heart and follow your dreams, and fully believing in your own capability to get through them and manifest them into your life. So that's absolutely beautiful, and they want you to take the road seldom taken, like the soothsayer says. So they believe that the greatest potential lies in your uniqueness. So if you try to be like anybody else, if you try to simply copy what other people do because that's what brought them success, it is not going to work out for you, because you have a different plan. You are the pioneer of new pathways that nobody else have taken, or very few. Okay, so they really want you to pay attention to what it is that you want to manifest, even though it could be not supported by the majority of people around you, or everybody will suggest against it, or will advise you against it, or perhaps there is not enough literature about it, so you don't really know where to learn about it. You kind of have to figure out your own way. And so your person is supporting this. They're saying to you, no matter what you're going to choose, I'm going to support you. And also they're pushing you to really do it, because they believe that this is part of your destiny. And then what do we have? We have the Akasha, which is a tree that is very sacred to Egypt, because they were using it to create coffins. So it is a symbol of protection and support. So again, they will be giving you all the support that you need in order to blossom. And we also have a tree here from the charm casting that, funny enough, looks very similar to the Acacia tree. We have a fork, Pompeii, the world, and half a button that looks like a circle. So this is telling me that perhaps part of your path is to actually travel the world, going full circle, discover new cultures. And the fork tells me about food culture. For example, Pompeii might be actually talking about traveling to Italy, or traveling to those countries that has a lot of history, and perhaps connects to your ancestors, because the tree as well is the family trees, and it brings connection to your ancestors for sure. So that could be something part of your path. they want you to let go as well. They want you to let go of the past, or they want you to let go of any expectations that you have attached to your dreams. They want you to let go of the fear. So anything that this let go reminds you of, this is what you have to follow. The message says, enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. So whatever it is that brings a lot of joy in your life and make you feel alive, keep it there with you, but also try not to smother it. Try not to ruin it by holding on too tight to it. Also, there is a beautiful message of wanting you to connect romantically with people only if they don't treat you like you're ordinary, because we have this message from Oscar Wilde: never love anyone who treats you like you're ordinary. We have a little couple that is kissing a heart, and so this is telling me, if you have to connect romantically with somebody, make sure that they appreciate your uniqueness, and make sure that they appreciate your love for nature and they truly support it, because we have the green heart. And make sure that they're able to have the similar language that you have, similar love language as yours. We have two letters, D and J, so this could be perhaps some people that you're romantically connected to. Their name could start with this letter, or the letter could be within their name somehow. And then we have the button that I associated with fixing something that is beautiful and that you really care about. So this could be talking about a past connection even that will want to come back up to surface, and your person wants you to know that yes, it is worth it to fix it, but just if you make sure that they are going to love you as a unique, precious person that you are, and not just like anybody else. So you'll have to be able to put really high, strong boundaries. We also have the Alder. The Alder is actually the message from a person that you really trust, going and seek advice from somebody that you respect very much, and receiving informations and knowledge that would help you to make the best decision moving forward. So that's why for the majority of you, I feel that this is a message from a person that was like a coach for you, or somebody that was perhaps a family member, maybe a grandmother or a grandfather, somebody that you always used to go to for advices, and perhaps now they're not here anymore and they're in the spiritual realms. For some of you, this could be it. But not necessarily. This could even be your romantic partner that is saying to you, you have nothing to worry because I'll always be next to you and I'll help you to pursue anything that you wish to, and I'm sure that we will enter a phase in which you will be able to relax right now. Now, if this is your case, if this is a romantic partner for you or somebody that you think of romantically, I do have some handwritten messages to receive some more guidance about it. Let's see what else do they want to say to you. If it is a romantic partner, please and thank you. If you loved me, why did you leave me? Oof. Okay. So perhaps for you, this change might have, oh, I see, might have affected a past connection that was very meaningful, and that's why it was scaring you, because you didn't want to let go. You didn't want to let this person feel like they were abandoned and left out in the cold, and you wanted to be with them because you loved them very much. But this was in contrast with your desire to travel or your desire to chase your dream. So yes, they do support your choice, but at the same time they doubt in a way. But this is their insecurity talking. they doubt whether you were actually in love with them or not, which is fair enough, you know, like in a situation like that. Everybody has different list of priorities. Some people put love as the first priority, and others their career or their dreams. And so it does make sense that some people might feel a little bit betrayed or abandoned like that. But I feel that their higher self does support you and full-heartedly in this. Okay, we also have all of the things I never said out loud, they will remain inside of me. So yeah, this is exactly something that they would not say to you because they don't want you to feel guilty about it. But this is how they feel. Like there is another message here that popped up. I wonder if you love like I love loving you. So they are wondering, yes, that their love was probably more powerful, or their way of loving it was more powerful than yours. It's a bit sad, but I always ask spirits to let us know only the messages that we are allowed to know that can be beneficial for the connection, so we're not intruding into their mind. We don't want to be unethical. So I feel that knowing this can actually be helpful to understand your person a little more. So if they have detached, if they turned cold, if they're not sending you text anymore, this could be the reason. They find this transition to be really hard, even though they support you wholeheartedly. So let's go ahead with the tarot deck now. Ooh, Genie Max. Okay, let's take some of these. We have the Six of Vision in reverse. It rarely happens that so many cards fall in the first instant, so I feel there is a meaning this time. Six of Vision, this is nostalgic feelings, and yes, being really attached to the past and finding it hard to let go, remembering the good things that happened between us, but also feeling like they miss you and that they will miss these moments. Three of Wands, this is inability to be a team anymore. And that would make sense, especially if you are chasing your dreams and moving away from where you are right now. Or an impossibility to create something together like you hoped for in the past, because now you have to go independently. And then we have the Five of Vision. It's so wonderful. Like, they are so able to pick up the energy instantly. The Five of Vision is the card of grief, and is the card of somebody that is focused on the past and what they have lost and is unable to move forward. But because it's in reverse, this talks about actually letting go, just like we have the card there, let go. So that's amazing. Yes, this little girl lost her golden ball, but she found a prince, let's say, or at least a frog, that is going to turn into a little prince. So sometimes we feel that we are losing something so precious that will never come back to our life, but actually we have just opened the way to find something that was more in line with our past, and that was something that was meant for us. Okay, so let's see what else. For pile number 1, messages from the person in mind, please and thank you. Oh. Yeah, the Four of Wands, they wouldn't want you to go again. This is feeling really attached to you, not wanting to let go, because they feel like they have found a precious star, and they can't bear the thought of having you to go away. So So if this instead is not your romantic partner and it is like a person that you trust, their guidance, somebody like an elder in your family or somebody that you know that you always go to for advice, I feel that they are really trying to tell you that it will be normal, especially if you travel, if you move away, if you go into a new country, or if you start a new job. It will be normal to have feelings of nostalgia regarding the past, and you will feel like you've made a massive mistake because you don't have the people that you don't have anybody that you know around you. You cannot feel the vicinity of your friends anymore, and you feel like you have to do everything by yourself, and so it is very easy to be attached to that thought of having made the wrong move and wanted to come back. But let's see what else they have here in storage for you. Five of spells in the reverse. Yeah, they're like, okay, feel it. Try not to fight these feelings. We have the Keeper of Spells. And remember, what was the main reason why you took that decision in the first place? Remember that inner flame that you have. You have so much passion and creativity and so many things that you want to say and so many things that you want to do. So remember and try to heal that inner fire, which would be the solar plexus basically. So if you like, if you know about chakras, if you like Reiki, the solar plexus would be one of the areas that you want to focus on. So it will remind you all the time why you have taken this path in the first place. You are meant to create the most beautiful things in life. You're really a pioneer, and you're a master manifester, so that is your path, and your person does not want you to doubt that, not even for a second. Yeah, we have Eight of Visions. Oh my goodness. The Eight of Vision is about making a very difficult choice just because you know that is the right one, not because you want to make it, but because it's the right one. And when it's in reverse, it could be talking, yes, if I wanted to come back, wanted to, what's the word? Yeah, just wanting to come back in time and having the possibility to make the choice all over again. So I feel like your person wants you to know that they will be there with you during these moments of doubt. Yeah, we have the Two of Challenges. So they want you to always have that deeper inner, how do you say, look. They want you to look up deeper within yourself. They want you to have an intimate conversation with yourself, with your higher self, and they want you to really reflect in the physical material world all of your dreams that you used to have for years in your mind. This is the time for you to turn them into reality. Two Challenges is the Two of Wands. So this is the card of making a plan, of working on your dreams, of, you know, preparing the first steps. And this card really does remind me of a phase in which you might be a solo traveler, for example, and you'll only have your own company. So the best thing that you can do is to be honest with yourself. You're not trying to copy anybody else. You have to be fully authentic with yourself, with your own thoughts and emotions and dreams. And here in this picture is like he's asking for answers to the magic mirror, but the magic mirror is showing them their own reflection. So they're basically saying the answers are within yourself. Nobody else can tell you. So if you feel, for example, the pressure because you have left a lover behind you, to pursue your dreams, I feel that this person in mind is telling you, just do your own thing, always be authentic to yourself, because when we try to people please, that's where we're gonna get lost and confused in our path. Okay. We have 10 challenges in reverse. This is beautiful because it does talk about the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. It also talks about healing past hurts and being able to regenerate as a totally new person. Okay, so and look, I just checked what card was behind it, and it's a star. So this is amazing. You are in the right path. As long as you listen to yourself, you will be guided. And you also have spirits guiding you, around you, people that has passed away. This person that you are inquiring about, they, whether they are a spiritual presence or a physical presence, they are there with you along every single step of this path, and they want you to know that you'll be able to manifest your dream. Everything is fine. You can relax into this process of manifesting it because it's already yours. It's coming towards you. And yes, there are little ups and downs here and there, mundane feelings, worries, fears, attachment, but all of this can be overcome with your inner motivation and inner strength and inner courage and this inner flame. So that would be everything for you. Let me know if you've enjoyed this reading. Just leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your stories. Leave a thumbs up if you like this content. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell down below. If you'd like to have a reading with me, there is my email and prices in the info box below. And you can find plenty of other juicy ways to support this channel if you have a look in the info box. I would be super grateful. See you next time. Bye bye, guys. Hello my loves, and welcome to your reading. If you have picked the Amazonite crystal in pile number 2 with the Spirit Song Tarot deck that we are about to use in a few minutes. Before that, I'd love to create an introduction to the reading with these beautiful oracle cards. We also have Lenormand, we have the runes, we have Ogham staves, handwritten messages, charm casting, all of the divination tools that I own. Basically, I decided to group them all together because in the last poll I've asked you what elements did you miss from my videos, and you basically guys said all of them, which makes me super happy. So I decided to include them all again to make everybody happy. Now, we have, obviously this is a general reading, therefore may or may not entirely resonate with all of you, so I would suggest to only take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you would like to get a private reading with me, I would be so delighted to have you. So let's have a look at the info box below. There's going to be my email and the tarot prices as well, so you can have an idea, and feel free to book anytime. So like I said in the intro, this person doesn't have to be necessarily a romantic interest. It could be anybody in your life. For the majority of you, I sense that this could actually be an older woman or a very wise woman in your life. I say that because of the willow, Ogham stave, and the owl, but also because of these female figures that we have here, the green fairy and the maiden. We also have loving female qualities with the cherry and date palm. So it makes me feel that for the majority of you, this is a message from a female figure. It doesn't have to be, it could even just be that they are simply honoring your qualities and speaking about how much they like all of these female qualities sounds horrible, but like these feminine loving qualities that belongs to you. So you're going to be able to figure out which one of these is for you, which one resonates. But let me go in detail. It feels like your person is remembering a past time where innocence and mischief and playing and discovering and adventures seem to be dominating your reality. Okay, we have letter exchanges, we have the house, we have the mischief, freedom, and reckless from the green fairy, innocence, love, and past from the maiden. So this is all telling me that your person is either remembering you from your childhood. So it could be a person that was in your family. It could be like a sister or a grandma. It could even be like a neighbor or a childhood friend or a childhood crush even. It could be that the person you are with right now, or that you have feelings for right now, they used to know you in the past as well. And yeah, no matter who this person is, it feels like they know you from your childhood. Sorry. English is my second language, and sometimes I still get like glitches. So they used to know you since you're a kid, and it feels like in this reading they are being quite nostalgic towards those times. You see, in which maybe you were tricking them, or you were hiding and playing ambushes to them, or you were exchanging cute little letters, or you were treasure hunting and playing music together, because we have music here. There were lots of moments of joy. So I feel that your person have a really loving, happy memory of you as a child, and they used to have really, really good times. And they are so proud as well of the person that you have become. They feel that because of that safety that you had in your house and happy environment and all of the freedom that you had to explore yourself and your environment, now you're becoming this person that is very secure, has secure attachment with people, a person that is not afraid of commitment, somebody that is very devoted to whatever they have committed themselves to, whether it's marriage, whether it's a job, whether it's family life, the life of being a parent, whatever that is. You're very devoted, and you keep your promises as well, and you're able to create prosperity and abundance in your life, and also to have the right boundaries and protect whatever is considered a treasure for you, because we have the blackberries as well, that with the thorn they symbolize protection, and with the blackberries the prosperity. So you have this perfect balance of being loving and caring and maternal, and being able to create abundance, but also to protect it from the outside. And it's a lovely balance, and we have beautiful qualities with the date palm of being adaptable, being able to bend with the wind of change, being able to be flexible and to move with grace in the face of pressure. It's so lovely. The cherry, for some reason now I'm having a block about the cherry. Let me grab it again. Cherry, page 70. Oh yes, it says that you're a person that is very able to not get stuck with anxiety. So you're able to kind of concentrate on the beautiful aspects of life and the beauty of nature, and just trusting in the endless cycle of the living things. And also they can see that you have pure and honest intentions, and you treat others with an open and loving heart. So I feel that they are really what's the word for it, like admiring you in the remembering your childhood version, your childlike version, and admiring your adult version right now. they can see that in your adult life you've been able to bring some of those aspects from your childhood, like you remained the wild person that you are, very connected with nature and with the woods and with wild creatures and with your adventurous spirit, because we have the wild god that says go to the woods, to moss, to mud, to magic. So you still believe that the most magical aspects in life are the connection with the natural world, basically. And so you haven't lost that belief towards magic as well. You still have it, so that's beautiful. And then we have the gatekeeper with this let go. I feel that this talks about letting go of the anxieties, of letting go of worries whenever there is a big change and whenever your foundation starts to be shaken. So they can see that you are very able to not feed any worries. This says all things are possible on the borderlands. So that's another beautiful childlike quality, to think that anything is possible and that you can achieve any dream that you want. Now, excuse my voice, if this is not like a figure, if this is not an older figure, if it's a sister, if it is more of a romantic partner for you, I can see that they're just smitten by your qualities, by your personality, and they can see all of these aspects in you. Perhaps you pay a lot of attention into perhaps you still write handwritten messages and letters to others and you pour all of your love into them, or you pay a lot of attention into the messages, the texts that you even just sent through your phone, or you paint cards for big celebrations like Christmas and birthdays, and they just love how your lifestyle seems to be very natural in general, and is like you're very nostalgic of the past and you like for certain things to remain as they used to be when you were a kid. So you don't necessarily want to introduce a lot of machines into your house and you just want to do things by hand. So if you were used to make, for example, passata in your house with how do you call it? I don't know in English, but like the passata, don't know, basically you're doing by hand with your mom or granny, and so you want to do the same now, so you don't want to introduce a lot of electricity. I don't know, I just have this feeling of being kind of attached to how things used to be, and it feels like they think of you anytime that they listen to a specific song, and it brings them a lot of joy. Every time that they see you, they feel so happy because you have such positive qualities. So you don't, like I said earlier, you don't let changes worrying you so much. You simply go with the flow and you are able to adapt, and you have such a genuine open heart, and you always believe in the good of other people, and you also have this playful vibe. So they love all of this from you. If this is a romantic partner, I also have a handwritten message for you. Let's see what they have to say. You means everything to me. I just don't know what to do. My head is such a cloudy view. Okay. So definitely you mean a lot to them. They're not so sure what to do about this connection. It could be that for some of you, you are friends since childhood, and therefore they would hate to ruin the memory or to destroy this connection by trying turning it romantic when maybe you're not very interested in that. We laugh into the microphone and sing with our sunglasses onto our favorite songs. I can't believe this one came out. We just had music here, so perhaps you were doing karaoke together. Oh, that's so beautiful. Perhaps you spent some summers together. Yeah, it just feels like they have the most beautiful memories with you. There's a few letters that came out with the charm casting: W, I, C, and K. I don't know if the word wick means anything to you. I don't know what other word I can see. I can't see anything else, to be honest. There is two fingers madly in love with each other, madly attracted. This kind of reminds me of, yeah, what kids would do, kind of drawing on their fingers and pretending to be in love. So perhaps there was this innocent flirt between the two of you when you were a kid. There's Aquarius. There's also, are you brave enough to be weird? And I love this because kids always are free to be as weird as they want. And like I said earlier, it seems that you've been able to keep those qualities of most of the qualities that kids would have. Like, even though you turn adult, you were able to maintain that lightheartedness and that freedom, that free spirit. We have some foundation here as well. We have 3 pillars that are still standing even though so many years has passed and so many bombs that exploded. So this talks about this connection being really, really strong. And also we have the runes that I didn't speak about, but now this foundation just reminded me of the Awas because it talks about timeless and something that will last forever, something that is able to endure time. Okay, so it feels that, yeah, it feels like time has not passed for this connection for your person, and things are still as they used to be, even though perhaps this house now is abandoned and nobody lives in there. Then we have a tear as well. Tara talks about making the right decision, so I feel that your person admires you for your values because you always do things from how do you say, a heart placed? Can you say that in English? You always end up making the right decision simply because you care about others. You don't make decisions in a selfish way, and yeah, you just have such a strong moral compass that you always know what's the right thing to do. I'm trying to see if there's any other message from these cards. I have to say it is a little challenge to try and embrace all of the different scenarios, because I know that for not being a romantic connection there could be so many bonds here and so many different stories. So obviously it would be easier if it was a private reading. We'd be able to decipher more their meanings. But let's have a look with the tarot. I'm sure that whatever you need to know, it comes up to your mind as soon as you hear certain specific words and you make your own mental connections. Okay, we have the Magician, the Enchanter, Again, this reminds me of when kids make potions together and they believe that they have magical powers, that they can move things, that they can, affect their reality with their spells, which it is true, but from a childlike perspective, the things they want to manifest are always pretty wild, like just turning a squirrel into an elephant or something. Enchanter. So your person is trying to manifest you. Or is trying to manifest meeting you. Let's see. Let's get more cards. Your person might also be encouraging you to be your own master manifester and create whatever whatever reality you want, believing in your own dreams and believing in your own skills and talents. Another card of commitment, we have the oldest one, which is the Hierophant in the original tarot. They call it the older one here. So again, there is this image of a figure that is perhaps older than you. So this could be talking about wanting to manifest commitment here, wanting to manifest marriage for some of you. Or even just wanting to manifest a deep devotion to spirit, so to your spiritual life, or a deep devotion to your dreams, even to the lifestyle that you have chosen for yourself. And this connects me with what I said earlier about being attached to traditions and not wanting to evolve too quickly with the technology. And it's funny that is right on top of the house as well. Let's see, I'm sure something else will come up as soon as we have all the cards. The Ace of Challenges in the reverse. So this is a new beginning that hasn't happened just yet. There is an idea of a beginning. There is an idea of a project, but it hasn't happened just yet because of a potential delay or confusion. So I feel that your person is really encouraging you to believe in yourself and your own skills and talents, like I said, to make this beginning happen. But they want you to, they want you to commit to working really hard towards it. And it is true that using the law of attraction, using the power of positivity, using positive affirmation every day, and even working with the moon helps a lot to turn our wishes into reality. But we also have to commit with the practical work. We cannot just think that everything will happen by magic just if you think about it and you dream of it. Vision boards are great and everything, but that's only half of the work. The rest you have to put it by showing concrete effort every single day. Ace of Vision, there might be some block in regards manifesting your romantic life here. So I feel that this person is suggesting you to try and not, even though you're very adaptable and flexible and perhaps you have mutual qualities, your person wants you to be uniquely yourself. Your person wants you to be brave, to be whoever you are, and try not to adapt to what society wants from us or to what is the standard of beauty, for example, because that would be a betrayal towards yourself, and it won't bring you to meeting your soulmate if that's what you're looking for. You have to truly be authentic in order to have that sacred union. So there's no need to dress differently, to put a different makeup on you, or to change hairstyle and adapt yourself into a version of you that you don't even recognize, just so that you are attractive from this societal standards views. I swear my brain is actually melting with all these scenarios that are trying to come up to the surface. We have the Five of Vision in reverse, another card of letting go of whatever belongs to the past and not holding on to the grief. And just because you lost something doesn't mean that is the end of everything, because just like we see in this card, she must have lost her ball, her golden ball, but she had found thought that it could become her soulmate, right? So sometimes we feel that we have lost everything, but in fact we have found everything. What else does your person want you to know? What is the message from your person? This could be as well a person that is admiring you from afar, that, as I said earlier, knows you as a child and is trying to manifest this new beginning, but there is some type of resistance here. Perhaps the time is never right. But they are absolutely committed to you and they want to make this happen no matter what. They perhaps are waiting until you will let go of the person you are with right now, or you'll let go of fears and anxieties, because we have the card of anxiety with the cherry. Please and thank you. Messages from their person for pile number 2. Again, another card of let go with the Four of Wands, not being too attached with what you have right now, being able to share it as well. We have Temperance with the Forge. We have the Forest Lord. So this is telling me that your person is willing to wait and be patient in the meantime until the right conditions will appear, and that in the meantime is just gonna let you do your own thing, explore yourself, explore other connections if you have to, chase your dreams, do whatever you want. They're basically not forcing this. If it doesn't feel right, if it doesn't feel like it's the right time, they're gonna wait until the perfect time. In the meantime, I can see that there is so much appreciation and devotion and deep admiration of you and all of your qualities that are so unique, because you've been able to keep alive your inner child and at the same time develop a good amount of wisdom and core values and moral compass that makes you the wonderful person that you are right now, and also so connected with the wilds, with the magic aspects of life as well, and you are so open to love and to, like I said, believe in the good of other people. So there is such deep admiration for you, and they are deeply patiently waiting for a new beginning to happen between the two of you. And if you're doing something, as long as you're happy, they're gonna be happy for you. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see if there's any other message. This as well, these 3 cards combination tells me that your person wants you to know that as long as you are committed to your work, and you just have to be patient, eventually you'll be able to reap the results and reap the rewards of it. Just because it's not happening immediately, just because you don't see results immediately, doesn't mean that you should abandon it and let go. Your devotion is deeply admired by your person, and they want you to stick at it because you're bringing something unique to the world, and you're creating the foundation for something that the future generation will be able to appreciate. So they're basically telling you to stick to your values, like I said, into your dreams, into your activity, to whatever project you're working on. At the same time, there is this need of not holding too tightly, because if, for example, you're waiting for a letter but you keep checking the letterbox every single minute, you're not basically enjoying your life. In the meantime, you're not growing, you're not developing, you're not creating space for anything else to happen. So they're saying, yes, keep your manifestation clear, but don't let it fog your mind. Don't let it be the only thing that you're focused upon, and create space for other things as well. And yes, be sure that whatever belongs to you will come to you no matter what, and that even if you have lost something, it will come back to you. It will find its way back to you. That's what I'm saying. All you have to do is to sit back and relax, because things are going to happen for you. And yeah, there is focus on the power of your mind as well, to be really positive about your manifestation. And also to keep playing in the meantime, to keep having fun, okay? To not get lost into the seriousness of the adult world, but they know that you got that so well already. And yeah, to be uniquely yourself, to be weird, to not adapt to the expectations of society, basically. And what else? We have the Tree of Boons. This places a lot of focus onto your community and your small group of friends, or even your family members. So make sure to have some magical moments with them where you have a common goal that you all can work towards, and each one of you can put their unique talents and skills to make this project or dreams of yours come true. As you can see in this card, everybody has a specific what task, that's the word I was looking for. Somebody's stirring the potion, somebody's writing the recipe, somebody's providing with the ingredients. So everybody's important here. Now, if this is not an advice, but if this is, let's say, a romantic partner that is talking to you, well, this is saying that they want to be part of your team, they want to be part of your family, they want to work with you towards your goals. And even if you're not ready just yet, they're gonna stay patient, like I said, and they're gonna wait until you will be ready one day, because they feel that this is just meant to be, this union is just meant to be. Okay, I don't know, guys, I would love to keep going forever and ever, but it's probably wiser if I stop. I should probably introduce the concept of extended reading, where if you want me to keep going, you can simply pay a couple of euros and download the extensions from another website like Vimeo. Let me know in the comments down below if you're interested in doing something like that. I really hope that this reading wasn't too scattered all over the place, and that you were able to download the messages that you needed to hear from your person. And let me know if it resonated, and don't forget to support this channel if you like the content. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Thanks so much for being here. See you very soon. Hello my loves, and welcome to your reading. If you have picked the Chrysocolla in pile number 3 with the Maraloon Tarot deck, which you don't see because I decided to start the reading with a big spread of oracles together with some charm casting, Ogham saves. We also have the runes, we have some Lenormand and some handwritten messages. Just as you guys have showed me interest in the last poll where I asked what elements of my readings do you miss the most, and basically you said all of them, which I'm super happy, so I decided to blend them all together. Now, I think if you heard in the intro, you already know that this reading is not necessarily a message from your romantic partner or a person that you have a crush for. This message could be from anybody, so family member, friends, colleague, somebody who passed away, you name it. So whoever you had in mind for this pile, this is their message to them. Now, being a general reading, it's very important that you only take whatever resonates and leave the rest. And try not to get too attached to the results of the reading either. And if you want to really understand your specific situation or receive a message from your specific person, knowing that we're actually talking about them, just simply send me an email and book a private reading with me. I will be so delighted. So now let's come to your reading. Let's go into the nitty-gritty. So I feel that your person, for some of you, might be a masculine energy. Anyway, they are warning you about a masculine figure, okay, that might have entered your life giving the impression that they were somebody, but in reality they are something else. So there is this sense of feeling betrayed and feeling as well not so safe around them anymore, and also feeling quite angry, okay, because you thought you've been really cautious, you thought you've been really careful at the beginning, but unfortunately, this person that you have in mind is warning you of some hidden secrets that this person might have kept away from your awareness, which is such a pity, especially because I feel that this gentleman here is associated to a new beginning. So you were finally open to this new beginning and you were very optimistic and positive about it, but then bam, you have to handle like a personality that is not very reflecting their promises, okay? So yes, if you are not aware of this, just be careful, because whoever person you have in mind is acting kind of like an angel here, wanting to protect you, to give you a warning message ahead so that you can prepare yourself. I feel that their suggestion here in that possible case is to, first of all, set really high boundaries, and who cares if the person in front of you is not going to like them. It is not your business how they are going to react about it. It's very important though that you set them, you put them in place. So prepare yourself mentally to do that. Prepare your phrases even in your mind so that you will be ready when there is that need. And talking about need, we also have notice, the rune notice, which does speak about needs, and also in some cases your needs not being met and yourself feeling restrained. And because of that, your person is suggesting as well to focus on your financial abundance and financial growth, okay, with these vehicles. So if you feel that there is a period of scarcity in front of you, they want you to be very careful about not spending lots of money. They want you to be very mindful with your finances so that you won't find yourself in a tricky situation when you will need them, okay? Because having this person that has betrayed you or has showed a fake side, has showed a facade, might actually push you towards embracing a new beginning. So that could be the reason why we have beginning here. The phone talks about beginnings, willingness, opportunities, and the thimble witch talks about there is magic in beginnings, so start something new. So I feel that not every bad things happens for, with a ill intention. Sometimes universe let us face difficult times just so that we can get out of our comfort zone and embrace a new pathway that we could never dream of entering in before. So perhaps this situation is all happening for a good reason, for you to finally embrace this new beginning. Now, your person in mind is talking about feeling confused, feeling having a very busy mind, having scattered thoughts, feeling anxious as well. So there is a very restless energy to the People card in the reverse. And also, funny enough, with the Willow in reverse, this does talk about a difficult person that you have to deal with. So in that case, it suggests that you have a really open heart, which the Willow also says, and to understand other people's intentions and emotions and deeper feelings, so that you can be more compassionate towards them even when they do something wrong to you. Another thing that your person wants you to do is to take some time for hibernation and healing with the Northwood Fae. Yeah. And that's the same thing that the eel does. Whenever there is some danger, they hide underneath the sand and they find safety and comfort, and they escape danger that way. So this is your metaphorical way to is a metaphor for you to say, okay, you can hide away if you need it. Okay, you don't have to expose yourself continuously to the danger. If you do not, for example, want to speak with this person anymore, you don't have to. You don't have to please them. You don't have to be extremely engaging and super polite. If you are disappointed with them, you can retreat. We also have the Holy Omste, which first of all does speak about a masculine energy, which is why I've said in the beginning that these messages might come from the majority view from a male figure, but also this is the energy that you need during difficult times to find a new direction, to find a new purpose, to find a new vigor. Okay, so your person is really trying to infuse all of this inner strength, but also this new direction. They want you to redirect you towards a new path, and they want you to actually be open to the possibilities that life is going to surprise you. And see, indeed, if we read this one, under the most ordinary stone is an undisturbed garden. Okay, so you were probably not even imagining, but this situation might bring you to a whole world of fortunes. We have a few charms, few letters that might mean something to you. They could be the initial of the people that you are dealing with: J, R, T, and B. We have an arrow that points to the world map. So this new beginning or new opportunity could be very well connected to you being open to finally leave everything behind, everything that is making you unhappy, and go for a journey, whether it's just for this retreat that we were talking about, or whether it's for really starting something new for yourself. So basically your person is saying, roll the world map and point the finger at a whatever casual spot and go there and be open to this new adventure. Something else, we have this object that to me reminds me of a full moon. We have a piece of mosaic, the letter R, and the Snoopy that says nope, not today. So perhaps there is something that you wanted to redo in your life, but you never had the energies to do it. And you were like, nope, I'm not going to do it today. This is too overwhelming for me. whether that was what, renovating your house, you know, even putting up a mosaic into a wall or redoing your bathroom, whatever that is. It feels like you never had the intention, you never had, not the intention, but the energies or motivation to do it. And now with this full moon, it feels like it's spreading a light over the need to actually invest your energies into these possible renovation or possible redo. That could even be about a relationship. Your person might be saying you deserve, or your past relationship deserve, a redo. And they could even be talking about themselves if this is a romantic interest that you have in your mind. Let's see. I had a flow. I feel like I lost it. Okay, talking about romantic interest. If your person in mind was or is a romantic interest, I have some lovely love messages here, my handwritten messages. I took them from a lot of songs that I listened to, and any sentence that caught my attention, I wrote it down. So this became a little divinatory love message deck. So what is the message from their person to pile number 3, please, and thank you. Okay. I know you know that I like you. Interesting. So yeah, in this case, we have the gentleman and the heart center to indicate that your person wants you to know that they are very open to find their soulmate, to be considered as a soulmate, very open to connect on a deep emotional level, very open to commitment and relationships in general. And this has been a secret. Okay, maybe you've never said it to each other, maybe they never said it to you, they kept it hidden, but they feel that you actually already know, even if nobody ever told you. They feel that you sense it, and you sense these desires of them to start a new beginning. They could be the one feeling anxious and restless, and they might be hiding away when there is the right opportunity to come out and speak up their intention to you and show their masculine energy and be in a flirtatious marriage. They might be hiding away just because of lack of courage, I'd say, or just fear. Not necessarily lack of courage, mostly like fear that to you is going to be perceived like a threat. Especially if you had to deal with a difficult person in the past, and therefore you had decided to go into hibernation and not to be involved in any type of romantic endeavor just yet. So it would be a total surprise to you if they would speak up. So that's why they're being cautious. Oh my goodness, the light bulb just turned on. Okay, what else do we have? My heart was all black, but I saw something shine. Thought that part was yours, but it might just be mine. I could share it with you if you gave me the time. So yeah, they're basically asking you, if you are willing to spend time together, I'd love to show you that shiny part that hides inside of me. And you help me see it, basically. If it wasn't for you, I would not see that shiny part. Because they thought it was yours, and then they realized that it was actually mine. Okay, beautiful. Now it's time to get the tarot deck, and this time I'm gonna get the right tarot deck, because the poor pile number 2 didn't get the right deck. They got pile number 1 deck. I just got used to use the Forest of Enchantment. So messages from your person, please and thank you for pile number 3. Whoever they have in mind, what do they have to say to them, please and thank you. This is a reading for the collective, whoever resonates with this, please and thank you. Sorry I can't show you the shuffling, but if I do it on the table, everything is just gonna be fall apart. We have the Hierophant. So that talks about devotion and commitment. Beautiful. Also desire to get to know one another. I love that there is the book and the Hierophant. Both of them represent book, because this Hierophant is holding a book as well. This could also be devotion to spiritual knowledge. So if that rings a bell for you as well, that could be something. So coming back to the previous scenarios in which you're kind of starting something fresh and leaving the past behind, in which somebody betrayed you or disappointed you, that could be your travel, could be your new spiritual journey. So that could be a new opportunity for you to study certain topics that you've always been interested into, but you never really had the time or energy to do it. But now with that full moon, emotions are heightened and there is a lot of light being spread over those topics of interest. Hermit! I can't believe this. We also have the Northwood Fae that basically is a hermit, somebody that goes into hibernation. So yeah, your person is either going in hibernation themselves so that they can find more inner balance, inner strength, find their unique direction to them, and feeling that they are listening to their inner voice and not somebody else's. The Hermit also is somebody that spend time by themselves to study, to acquire extra knowledge. So whether that is outer knowledge or inner knowledge, that is still a reason for them to step back. I feel that if this is a romantic interest, they're basically saying, if you want me, you know where to find me. But for now, I'm gonna stop chasing, also because it doesn't really suit my type of energy, and I'm a scaredy cat, so I'm just gonna kind of hide in my own corner, and if you want me, I'm here. Now let's see what else. Or like we said, if you are about to go towards a new beginning, a new journey, the Hermit card is perfect for it, because it is somebody that is about to start this journey of self-discovery and facing the unknown. Please and thank you message for polymetry. So in that case, your person will be telling you, please don't be scared to be by yourself. Or don't be scared to be a solo traveler. 8 of Cups, your person is saying that even though it is a hard decision, you kind of have to walk away from anything that wasn't bringing you happiness, and or you have to walk away from whoever betrayed you or disappointed you or got you angry. Just walk away, even though it's not the easiest thing to do, because you might be attached to the expectations you had on that reality. You have to let it go. You have to just leave it behind you. I love how they seem, okay, they're dressed differently, but they both are holding a stick in their hand, and they're both by themselves, heading off a new journey. And if it is your romantic interest, it feels like they're either walking away from something that hurt them in the past, and therefore they need a little bit of time for hibernation and healing before starting something new, even though they do have feelings for you with this heart center. Or they're suggesting you know, to leave something behind. Or something else is that if they had feelings for you in a long time, but they never turned into anything serious, or they never actually came out to the surface, and now they might have the feeling that you're about to start a new beginning by yourself, then they're basically withdrawing. They're saying, I lost my case, I'm just walking away with the tail among my legs. I don't know if you say that in English. It sounds weird in English. So yeah, kind of like giving up, or, you know, again, like I said before, if you want me, you know where to find me. But guys, what do you feel? I wish you could answer me. Because it feels like the reading is complete. It just feels a bit shorter than the others. Maybe just because time passed quicker. As in, felt that was passing quicker, but it wasn't. Yeah, one last card. Knight of Pentacles. A person wants you to embrace new growth in a slow pace. Okay, you don't have to rush towards achieving whatever next goal. You can simply relax and do everything by your own time. This also is a good card if you are the person going through this restless energy and anxiety. This counterbalance it, because we're talking about earthy, grounded energy that allows you to walk slowly, allows you to progress and grow slowly. Okay, so also it tells you to be committed to whatever you have chosen to do. Otherwise, another message is that your person is saying whoever you are about to deal with in this new beginning is going to be a trustworthy person and you can rely upon them. Or they're suggesting you, yes, to walk away from whoever hurt you and betrayed you in the past and move towards somebody that will actually be loyal and trustworthy and reliable person. And they might as well be saying, don't you worry, because it's just around the corner, it's coming towards you. And the Holy says the same, because it is masculine energy. So yeah, the Knight of Pentacles is represented by masculine energy as well here. So there might be the right person just around the corner for you. So I'm gonna close it here. I really hope that you've been enjoying this reading. Let me know in the comments down below if it resonated, and if you like the content of this video, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Hit the notification bell down below so you won't miss any of my videos. Click the thanks button if you wish, and find all the other juicy ways that you have to support me in the info box below, included my private readings if you wish to have one for yourself or to gift it to another person. So that would be everything. Thank you so much for listening up until now. Big hugs and love you so much. See you very soon.